Hey everyone, Cosmos here from Dolly Games. In this video we're gonna be just fooling around a little bit, looking at the Astrology Zodiac, and we're gonna be looking at the stars, sparks, and gonna level up a little bit from my character, and just having fun and looking at this feature, and I'll try to give some tips or explanations along the way. So the access for the astrology is, as I showed just now, for the new players, and it's divided by the three categories. Just briefly, for somebody who is not familiar, in the wishes we get more of these items, zodiacs, I guess, and then they can be used to open up the various puzzles. As you see here, these are already opened up, that's why you don't see any blocked out areas. And those parchments, there are quite a lot of them, and they exist for all the zodiacs. And then in the zodiacs, they when we use those items, they give the absolute stats, which is on the top right here. Now the third category, signs, it gives the percentage bonuses on top of these absolute values. So as usual, as in all other systems, it's more important to first increase the absolute values and then the percentages, because if you have like a 10% bonus on like 100 attack, that's like nothing. So you need to have a lot more stats so that the percentages also are significant. So the percentages, the percentage bonuses are the signs category, and here we use the two items, Starfires and Starfire Sparks, and I have a bunch of them in my bag. Let's have a brief look at it. I always don't have enough inventory space. For those always asking about my items, I'm just gonna shift through the bags here. So this I have 5 pages filled up here and in the vault as well. I'm generally sort of a hoarder, so I have a ton of items, and I do sell some over time, but I try to keep as many as possible. Anyways, so coming back to the sparks and the fires, so I have 40 of these and 27 of these. You generally want to have more star fires, and I'll explain in a moment why. We're going to use some of these now, and the source for that is the Advanced Facilities Guild Merchant. So you come over here, and based on the merits that you have collected, so let's get like, I don't know, 10 more Starfires and then 10 more or 7 more sparks. And you can do that every day depending on the merits you have. There is a max, but basically, especially if you're able to do Guild Siege, you can get quite a lot of merit. If you don't do the Guild Siege, you can still get quite a lot with your daily Quest Academy, because there's a whole bunch to do there as well. So coming back to the Zodiac, so you can get free shards by doing the archaeology, but you have to switch to tarot here, and that's a slow process. And because this is a slow process, you might want to get also from the Guild Merchant, Gemini Zodiacs. These apply to all zodiacs, and this is a special type of a zodiac. It works for all and not just one specific one, and basically is the best kind that there is. But anyways, let's go to my astrology. I want to show you, here I have already collected 9,205. I used to have 65,000 collected here. I just didn't bother with doing it, and then someday I did some of it. So if I wait, should I invoke all of it? Yeah, let's invoke all of it. So when you click on invoke, whatever you've collected, it's not like bit by bit, everything will be converted into the items and they go into your bag, if I remember correctly. Let me just make sure. Yeah, there should be enough space for that. Let's jump on over again. So we'll do 9,000 points. We do invoke. That gives you the wishes over here, 92 and 13 for the advanced. And the advanced doesn't give you more, it just gives you different types. So you see here Aquarius, Scorpio, two more. Yeah, Aquarius and Scorpio this time on this roll. And on the regular one, you get Gemini, you get more scrolls. These scrolls you can use by ticking this box when you have them in your bag. And then we have Aries, Taurus, and more Gemini. So here you can use a clicker if you have, or it goes fast as well if you can click it. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm collecting those zodiacs. If I remember correctly, they go to the back, so we're gonna just check that in a moment. Alright, so that's 0 and here 13 times. We're just gonna check the bag quickly. It should be spammed over here. So yeah, here are the Geminis, Aries, more Gemini. Wait, these are this is the one which is the good one, and this is the specific one, I guess. I recognize the symbol here. We'll have a look in a moment. And then Taurus, these are the advanced wishes to do the advanced ones. And Aquarius, Scorpio. So we're gonna jump back into astrology, tick this. Even though it's 0, I have 13 of the scrolls. We're gonna get a bunch of these. Alright, and we're good to go for the witches screen. Now for the zodiac screen, so the Gemini is the one which is like the jack, for which works for everything, is on the left here. And on the right side is the specific one. So you see here I have Aries, and what I wanted to show you is at the current moment I have maxed the zodiac with the signs that I have, which is not much. I didn't do too much of the signs. Let me see, I did 3 stars here, 1 star here. I basically didn't do signs. I focused more to get the absolute values increased, and so but we'll do signs now. But what I wanted to show you, I'll sacrifice one item, let's say an Aries item. So if you try to use one when everything is opened up, it's going to tell you that it's going to be converted back into the cosmic shards, and you get 50 of them. So let's do that. There, you get 50 cosmic shards. That goes back to the wishes, and you can invoke it again, which gives you another wish, and you wish again. And I get a Gemini zodiac in this case. So whatever zodiac you complete in terms of all the puzzles, if you get more of them, then they go back into shards. The shards you invoke again, you get the zodiacs again, and round it goes until you use up all the wishes, all the zodiacs. So with that said, I can't use anymore because, like I said, it's all maxed out. So what we have to do is we have to upgrade the signs. So it doesn't really matter which one I do right now, because all of them are maxed out. But what would make sense is that I do something where I have some zodiacs to spend. So for example, Pisces, I don't have. Aquarius, I have 23. Let's see what's the max here. We have Scorpio 18, and we have Gemini, Taurus, and Aries. So let's go with the max, which was the Aquarius. So let's go to Aquarius over here, and luckily this is on 00, so I can show another thing over here. Now the bad way they have designed this is you actually don't see your success rate over here. On the right bottom it says sign attribute zodiac combination attempt 0, sign bonus 0, and then here you're supposed to see another number, and the only way you can see that is if you zoom out. Let's see if I can get this working. Oh, I'm on a different browser, I forgot. Let's see if I can. No, I'm on a different browser, so I can't show you on this browser. Let me check. Yeah, I can't show you on this browser, so I'm on Nitro now, but you can definitely do it on Chrome and Firefox. I've tried those. So basically, if you go to your browser options, or you use control and mouse wheel to zoom, like the normal way you zoom in and zoom out in your browser, here you will see the success rate number. Right now it's at 100%, although it's not visible. And actually, let me try to log in with another browser so we can see it. Alright, it took a moment to load. Let's get back into it. Astrology, signs, Aquarius. Alright, now I'm gonna zoom out, and there you see. So you see how much I had to zoom out to get this number to show, and that's the number you basically want to see if you're doing the signs in astrology, Zodiac. And but after some time you get used to it, or you can get used to it straight away. It basically starts at 100% when you're at 0, then you do 1, it becomes 90%, and then 80%, 70%, and so on. It just moves by 10%. And when you use Starfire, that's like doing a regular attempt. And if you use a Starfire Spark, that basically doubles your cost. But it guarantees the upgrade. So because of the percentages, in the beginning it's best to use only Starfire until you get to 50 or 40%. It depends on you a little bit. We have a guildmate. He starts using the Starfire Sparks from 30%. I think that's a bit overdoing it. I think from 40% for sure you need to use it. Statistically speaking, at 50%, basically it doesn't matter, because at 50% it's same like using 2 items, because you'll succeed one, fail one. That's 50%. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one time with the thing zoomed out, so we can see this success rate, and then I'll zoom back in because this is very annoying and I can hardly see it so small. So I have 50 Starfires over here and 34 Starfire Sparks over here. So we're gonna do eliminate. So the first one is always success, and then we're gonna do and of course the bell rating goes up because the bonus goes up to 1%, and the stats are already there, not these ones, but the Aquarius stats specifically, and then it applies on the Aquarius. So now it's 90%. Okay, that's success. That's the second one. 80% success, but of course from 90% onwards it can fail already. There, it failed on the 70%, failed again, failed again. So that's just like a streak of bad luck. It doesn't mean that I have to start using Starfire Sparks. It's just bad luck, and even more bad luck. And there, fourth one, now it's at 60%, fail again. So that's 5 stars. Now it's at 50%. So when the next one is done, basically at this point, I think it makes no difference if you use regular Starfire or the two together. But from the one onwards, I think you should use both. So for this one, I'll try just without the sparks. Failed, failed, failed. There's the success, and there is the 40%. And from 40%, I'll switch on the sparks, and then it becomes 100% success rate. So we fill that up, we fill that up, and we fill that up. So that whole thing got us. Let's zoom back in. There we go. Now we can see a little bit better. That got us just a 1 star. So it's a long journey and you need to buy more of these. But also if we go back to Zodiac, I believe more scrolls, more parchments should be unlocked. Let's see. Yes, so now if I use the regular Aquarius Zodiac that I got, it's going to start unlocking the puzzle instead of going back to, is it Cosmic? Yeah, Cosmic Shards. So now I can easily use these 22. 1, 2, 3. And actually if I use Gemini at this time, it should normally give me Aquarius. Let's see. Yeah, Aquarius. So this way you can target one specifically to max out the percentages specifically on this one. So we're gonna go, see, it's all Aquarius because everything else is maxed out. So and the benefit of this, ultimately everything will have to be maxed out, but the benefit of doing it this way, let's see, more 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So the benefit of doing it this way is that you max out, you increase the stats of one specific one, and then when you upgrade the stars or the signs of that specific one as well, the percentage bonus is applied. Currently you see it's 20%. It's applied on the stats of the Aquarius in my case right now, not on this these are the total from all together. So and that's why it's beneficial temporarily to max out one, I think. Let's see, shard art, I think this is the Aquarius one, 75, 75, that could be it. 200, this one I did a bit too much. Where was it? Where was the purple one? There. Scorpio I did a bunch, so maybe I should have done Scorpio instead of Aquarius. Yeah, I should have done that. Alright, actually I will switch to Scorpio because this is still 1 star, this is 3 stars. Yeah, I should have gone with Scorpio, but okay, it's not the end of the world. So let's switch to Scorpio first because it's already 3 stars. So again, the same logic, but this time without looking at the success percentage. So now it's at 100%, now 90%, 80%, 70%, 60%, right? 100, yeah, I think so. No, it should have been 50 by now. 1, 2, 3, 190, 80, 70, 60. Yeah, this is the one with the 50%, where you basically have a choice. In this case, I'll use the spark. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there goes the another star for the Scorpio. And on the Scorpio is where I have the highest stats as well, 200, 200, 200, and 1000. And so the percentages now from the bonus, 80% are applied on these, so you get more stats in total. And you can see that when I'm going through the different ones, they're all, because they have 0 stars, they all have 50, 50, 50, 250, and then it jumps to the highest one I have, and this is the, I guess, the second highest, the third highest, and then again to the base. So coming back to Scorpio again, we're gonna do more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then with the sparks, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what the way I prefer to do it. And we got 5 here, and that's the 100% science bonus. And that opens up a ton of space in the stats. So if I now use the 18 that I have over here, there, so the stats go up here, and with the higher percentage applied to the stats, more stats are gotten. So I don't have any more cosmic shards, but I could get some more Geminis. Not that one. Where is the guild? On this browser, after this patch, I'm lagging a little bit. That's why for this one I've switched, after the last patch, I've switched back to Nitro again. I think Opera also does well. Different people report different. What was I doing? I was going into Guild Merchant and getting, let's get 10 more Geminis. Don't want to overdo it. I generally try to get a little bit every day. I'm not in a rush. And we also have to use these fixed ones. Alright, let's go back to, because I need to use the fixed ones as well to liberate some inventory space. So where was that? We got Aries. We're gonna convert all of this back into cosmic shards. Because I'm not going to be raising the Aries stars, so we're gonna move them all back. You see in the chat it's all 50 50 50 50, and I'll do the same with the others. And this is the Gemini specific ones, and these are the Gemini Joker ones. So the specific ones is no problem to use. Let's see what else is left in the specific. The specific ones are the ones on the right side. Alright, and we have 10 of these regular Gemini. So we're gonna, it doesn't matter which one you're clicked on. It normally should apply only to Aquarius and Sagittarius, because those are the ones I upgraded. So let's see. Scorpio, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Scorpio, 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 and Aquarius. Okay, and then the ones which I made into cosmic shards, I can invoke them again, which brings me back to the wishes. So we can quickly click on those, and then the 3 advanced ones, I can already do that. And then back to here, again back to cosmic shards. After some time it gets annoying, because you have to go back and forth, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm just showing you. We got even 10 dedicated Scorpio ones. Let's use those. And then we got let's see what else. We got 2 Aquarius ones, again 7 Geminis that should go to again Scorpio and Aquarius. 1 2 3, yep. And now you see the Scorpio stats are up a little bit more. It was 200, now it's to 20, which is not a huge amount, of course, but you just have to keep doing it, and it goes up and up and up. And 100% is basically double. So yeah. And then the Aquarius one, which I filled up, is now at 85, but I probably will stop this because this is at 1 star. And this, I have another one, Sagittarius, also at 1 star. So this is going to get maxed out at 100 and 500 health. So the Aquarius still has a little bit of room to get maxed out. But I'll try to work on Scorpio first before I go to Sagittarius, Aquarius. Now, it doesn't mean that for your account you have to do those specific ones. You have to do whichever one, or I suggest that you do whichever one you get randomly maxed out, because when you are invoking the wishes and filling up the Zodiac and then using the Gemini Joker ones, one of them will get maxed first. I don't know which one for you, so just check which one is maxed, and then I would suggest to do the signs for the one that gets maxed out. Alright, I think that's all I wanted to do for this video, just to do some upgrades for my character and also have a kind of a detailed guide about the Zodiac. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Please share your tips or questions or thoughts in the comments below the video, and otherwise don't forget to visit my blog at wartune.dullgames.com or my gaming portal at dullgames.com. On the gaming portal, all the games are free to play. just enjoyed, and they're all short as well. So it's not like Wartune where you have to play for months or years. They're all just short and good for fun and short breaks basically. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching and have a very nice day.